Well, we were called in November 2008 and asked if we would like to come out and do a small arena tour for about 3 months. And it's turned into 10 years. That first arena tour that we kind of picked up in their first quarter of it wound up being something that went down in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most tickets sold for a comedian. So it was a lot of fun. I think Monty was the only other person that had ever been on a tour before, as well as Timothy.
My first tour was in like 1982, and I've been to every state in the United States, every province in Canada, and like 26 or 27 other countries. Most of the time when I was on those, I was working for a band. I was like a freelance front of house guy for a certain band, and so I'd be out with that band for a year or two. But the biggest trick to this is making sure that it's only one voice. It's not like a band where you just make it loud. So you have to make sure that every seat in this whole arena, everybody hears perfectly well. My favorite sound checks are the ones that last 7 seconds. And we do those quite a bit. And if people will laugh about it, but those are my favorite ones because that means he's happy. If it lasts more than 7 seconds, I'm like, oh, I didn't do something right today.
Since we came out here in 2008, they've not returned one single ticket. Nobody's asked for their money back. Nobody has not been able to see the show, which were frequent things that happened before we came along. And what we brought to the table was one company that works together. We wound up with less people on the road, less truck space taken up, and a better show. We look at what the needs are of our client. He has grown. He's wanted to change the way things look. They want to change the way things go in. They want to keep their budgets in line. Those are the things we've been able to do for them. We kept a cost-effective video wall and made it transportable for him. We've got lots of little innovative things that just make this show easier with less people.
If there's something wrong, we need to fix it. We need to find a way to make it easier, make it, make it flow a lot more. We've gotten the load in, load out, down to the science of, the whole timing, get it done quick. If there's something that slows us down, there is some part that we're just having difficulties with, we need to rethink how we're doing that, how we're gonna, put it together, how it even, comes off the truck or, out to the floor, something to make it more streamlined, work more efficiently. It's all for the same goal of getting the show done.
It never ceases to amaze me that when I come in and I walk around this building, people all the way in the back are laughing. They're paying attention to Jeff. They know what's going on. Nobody pays attention to anything we're doing while the show goes on, which shows me that we're doing the right thing. Sound isn't painful, video doesn't look bad, lighting isn't in their eyes. They're all just concentrated on the show. We can keep up with any company in the country to make a show go in and go out and work. I mean, you start doing the math. Monty and I were thinking about it the other day. We do an average of 60 shows a year. 60 shows a year, and we've been out here for 10 years. So there's 600 shows.
Pretty amazing, ride doing all this thing for Jeff, because I was a fan of Jeff way before he really got popular and really got into it. So when they came to me and said, hey, do you know this guy Jeff Dunham? I'm like, oh my God, yeah, yes I do. This is going to be amazing. And as a group, we actually help each other on different departments. We all wear multiple hats for the show. I'm actually a stage carpenter by trade, but I'm also out here on the road. I'm also a stage manager and camera operator and truck loader and crew chief. So I'll keep changing my hats back and forth on whatever needs to be done.
We do a lot of things differently than the rest of the business. We aren't kind of stuck on, hey, this is how things happen. We try to innovate what's going on. We try to change what's going on. If it's something that needs to go quicker, if it's something that needs to be safer, if it's something that is just a problem to put together, we solve that problem. And That's the biggest thing. I mean, that's the biggest thing we can do for anybody, is solve their problems. That's what live technology's always been, is solving people's problems.
So you guys have been awesome. We'll see ya.